Well, we're here at the Ellsworth Police Department. Chris Popper. I'm joined by Officer Andrew Weatherbee. And how long have you been a police officer here in Ellsworth?
Almost 8 years.
All right. And prior to that, you were where?
I was in Southwest Harbor part-time.
It was one of those summertime police officers, or?
No, it was just a vacancy, helping out when needed.
Okay. Are you a Mainer originally?
I am, from Lincoln.
Okay. And you generally work nights, or have been ever since you've been here at Ellsworth?
9 at night till 7 in the morning.
Okay. That's that's tough. When do you sleep? How long do you sleep during the day?
A good day is a solid block of about 4 hours.
So you go home, and then what time do you go to sleep?
When I get done at 7, I'll go and I go work out. I go work out at the CrossFit gym.
Yeah.
And then once I leave there, I'll go nap for a little while, and then chase around one of my children in the sports programs.
Yeah. It's tough having kids working overnights and then trying to juggle family and everything. Family,
work, court. So I don't schedule court when I'm working.
Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. And Ellsworth doesn't have a court officer, so you have to then come in on your time off and appear in court.
And that doesn't start until 8:30, so there's a window there that I'm just kind of hanging out until court starts.
Yeah, and then you hope that you're called early as opposed to later in the day.
Hopefully I've arrested somebody with the last name that begins with the beginning of the alphabet.
Exactly. What do you like best about working nights?
It's a different type of call than it is during the day. We don't have as many calls. The complaint volume's not up as high, but it's just a different type of call.
It's more of a personal call as opposed to a business-related call.
Sure. Most of the time, yes.
What kind of calls, are you seeing the majority of it? Domestic abuse,
Domestics, we deal with the bars that are open in the evening and nighttime, so comes the bars, comes drunk drivers.
Yeah. Speaking of drunk drivers, one of the things that you've participated on or in is the Every 15 Minutes program that they just had at Ellsworth High School.
Yep.
And 2 years ago you did it as well, and you said that you've done it every year that they've done it, so all 4 years.
I have done the OUI portion every year since I've been here.
I was amazed. It was a program that I have never seen before. I spent the better part of a day and a half at Ellsworth High School 2 years ago, and then just recently there during the accident. This year, the mock accident. It's an amazing program.
It is. Hats off to Sergeant Willie for coordinating it. There's a lot that goes into it and a lot that goes on with it. Coordinating everybody, every aspect of every portion that goes into this is a lot of details.
Yeah, because for those that don't know, people are notified. So actually, volunteers are going out and making death notifications for kids, the living dead. And it was just amazing to talk to parents who were notified that their child had supposedly died.
Right.
And they were just devastated, even though they knew that it was happening. And why do you participate in that? You're giving up your day off.
I am. If we can reach out to that one kid, that one adult, whomever it be, watching it on YouTube afterwards.
Yeah.
If we can reach out and help one person, stop them from driving, and eventually, hopefully not, killing somebody in a car-related, alcohol-related crash, then it worked, and our job is done, and keeps that down.
Not only somebody not driving, but a teenager or someone else not getting into a car that's someone who may be impaired, and letting them drive. Right. So I know that, I've got children that are 27 and 25 almost. And our rule was, look, I don't care whatever time of the night it is, you call us, we'll come get you, and we're not going to be mad. We may talk about it the next day, but we'd much rather you call us than rather than a police officer come and make a notification and say, "Oh my God, your son's been in an accident."
Yep.
What are some of the bigger problems that are facing Ellsworth right now?
Pills, a lot of pills, a lot of heroin. It's just hard with our everyday, day-to-day stuff that we do. Go to the bear crash, going to this crash, going to deal with the alcohol-related crashes, the drunk drivers, and on top of that, doing the extra stuff to alleviate these drug problems.
I know that, you know, there are a lot of police agencies that are involved in trying to fight the opioid problems right now. I mean, whether it's MDEA, whether it's the Hancock County Sheriff's Department, the local police department as well. I mean, with this kind of crisis that we're in, it really takes a bunch of agencies working together.
It does, it does.
The other thing is it takes the public's cooperation. I mean, if people see dealers coming in, if people's, I mean, let's face it, the people that are coming in dealing, they're not your typical Mainer that, you know, you're going to see them. They're coming in. They're sending in different people from New York and Connecticut. And this time of the year, as we get into the summer, it's easier to blend in.
Blend in, sure. So that's why they need to report any suspicious activity. It goes along with community policing. The people of the police and the police of the people. That we need as much help, as much eyes, as much ears, and as much help as we can.
Yeah, well, you've got it right there. I mean, it's that being part of the fabric of the community, and the community is going to support the police department.
Absolutely, absolutely.
What do you do in your time off?
A lot of sports. My oldest is involved in lots of sports. Every sports season there's something going on, and I travel around with him. So that's one of the benefits of working nights. Get my nap in, and then out the door I go to a sporting event. And
taking a little nap while he's not up at the bat or something like that.
And speaking of sports, officiating basketball, umpiring softball, I got to get those in there.
So you umpire softball.
Yeah.
I've never seen you do a basketball game. So what level?
That's good notice that you don't notice because I've seen you up in the stands.
I'm going to have to pay attention.
I'm just that guy that kind of...
Without the whistle, that's it.
That's right.
That's it. Unlike Chris Thornton, you know, I know when Chris is exactly when I know when he's there. Well, I mean, you know, that in itself, all the officiating and things like that. I mean, that's a lot of travel, a lot of work as well.
It is.
All right, what's your favorite food?
Depends what day it is.
Well, what do you like to eat the most? I mean, if you had your last meal, what are you going to eat?
Oh.
Or what aren't you going to eat?
Something on the barbecue.
Okay.
Outside of my family.
All right. Camera's yours. What do you want to tell the citizens of Ellsworth?
We need as much help as we can get. You guys help us, we'll help you. It's a community policing oriented department.
Yeah, I mean, it works both ways. And I think
there's not enough of us.
Yeah. And that's the other thing. I mean, they're 15 to 20 police officers.
Yeah.
A population of, I don't know, swells up to 35, 40,000 during the day and in the summer.
And we have 93 square miles to cover.
Which is an incredible amount of territory when you figure that at night there are 4 police officers out.
Yeah.
All right. That's Officer Andrew Weatherbee from the Ellsworth Police Department. Thanks for watching this video. Check out all the other Meet the Ellsworth Police Officer videos we have on the WDEA YouTube channel.